Cassie Stoddart's brutal murder rocked Pocatello, Idaho, from the halls of her high school to the halls of the police station.
It's a traumatic event for a murder of a 16-year-old girl to happen in a town like Pocatello. Just about the only thing that could make it more traumatic is to find out that there's a likelihood that two 16-year-old boys who knew her committed the murder.
One of her classmates already in custody, Brian Draper. Another, Tori Adamczyk, feeling the heat from authorities.
You could tell that the wheels were turning when you looked into his eyes, and you could see he's thinking, do they really know what they know?
Can I talk to an attorney?
You can do that. We can kill it down.
Tori's dad, there with his son in this unimaginable moment.
You know I love you. Tori, do you know that I love you? Look at me. I do love you.
I think the other compelling part as a parent is watching the parents, because they're haunted by this crime.
I challenge anybody to watch this and not connect with them. As a fellow parent, watching your son confess to brutally murdering somebody, I mean, your life is completely shattered at that point.
Lisa Quijano-Walfinger and Connor McCarthy are the filmmakers behind The Scream Murder, a true teen horror story. The docuseries streaming on Disney Plus and Hulu goes inside the dark thoughts of two teen killers.
How did these boys slip through the cracks?
Well, I mean, I think the entire documentary takes the audience on a journey to try and answer that question.
He's going to be charged with first-degree murder.
We know the details. We've got the knife that you used. We've got the masks that you used. We've got the videotape.
This is right, Tori, and what they're saying is true.
Both Tori and his friend Brian were charged with Cassie's murder and ultimately convicted. During his interrogation, Brian led authorities to chilling evidence that the boys had tried to hide and destroy the night of the murder, from masks and knives to video they allegedly recorded. It shows them plotting at school the morning of the crime, even filming their victim, Cassie.
September 22nd, 2006, there's skipping our 4th hour. We're not even planning right now for tonight. It's gonna be cool. I'm sorry, Cassie's family, but she had to be number one. We have to stick around. And she's hurt, so she's gonna die.
Hello, it's Cassie.
Hey, look, I don't know.
Hello, Cassie. I'm getting you on tape, okay? Say hi, please. Hi. Okay, see ya.
Another video documents the immediate aftermath of fleeing the scene.
We just killed Cassie. We just left her house. This is not a joke. I stabbed her in the throat and I saw her lifeless body just disappear. Dude, I just killed Cassie. Oh, that felt like fucking real. I mean, it went by so fast.
We gotta get our act straight.
The video disproved a little bit of Brian's interview that he didn't know it was gonna go this way.
That's what happened. It's such a big joke.
Tori's DNA was found on one of the masks and on his shirt. Draper's DNA was pretty much on everything.
The crime is not about Brian. It's not about Tori. The crime is about Brian and Tori. Two troubled teens fed off of each other.
And it turns out Cassie was just the beginning of their plan.
They had a kill list, and these were girls who had pissed them off in some way.
And they had even grander aspirations of doing a school shooting at Pocatello High School.
That would be a perfect day. School. We got those jacked up on her. Yeah, that's true, man. It would.
After being tried separately, Brian and Tori were sentenced together, side by side, to life without parole.
When you sat with the parents, what struck you about their grappling with this for 20 years?
I think the reason they wanted to do this was because they are still trying to get to the salute. Like, where did this come from? What did I miss? Was there anything to miss?
The teenagers turned men, now in their 30s, have been behind bars for more than half their lives. Some pondering if the two deserve a chance at parole, since they were minors at the time of their crime.
The issue of is it right to sentence a juvenile to life without parole comes up in this film, and we debate it.
We're the only country in the world that throws our juvenile children away for life and never have a possibility of parole.
In 2012, 6 years after Brian and Tori were sentenced, the Supreme Court ruled that mandatory life sentences without parole were unconstitutional for juveniles. But Idaho still allows it in rare cases. So far, the two men have not had their sentences changed.
The U.S. Supreme Court did not indicate whether it would be a retroactive decision. What happens to kids who were prosecuted prior to that? Some states decided to resentence anyone who had been given an automatic life parole.
Would you make a decision at 16 that you would make at 30? Probably not. But how do we know for sure somebody's rehabilitated before we take that responsibility of just turning them loose again after we did all that work and due diligence to protect society and protect the victims?
The two men serving their sentences in the same prison, but they rarely talk to each other.
I admitted to everything I'd done except stabbing Cassie because that was the one thing I couldn't admit to. So I just continued to tell a lie and make everything worse with a lie instead of taking responsibility for what I had done.
I feel like there's two people. There was the kid I was that brought me here, and I committed that crime, and then there's who I am now. And I feel like I'm serving a punishment that belongs to him, not me.